each other and from this church. Our senior class is one of the biggest groups to come through St. John's, and we're also one of the closest groups of friends. St. John's brought us together when our moms left us in the nursery, and we've shared memories with one another right up through our senior year. We have experienced a lot together, and we have watched each other grow up and change. But nevertheless, we are all still sitting here together as friends today, and that is really unique. We have learned a lot growing up in this church, and we have a lot to give them credit for. They helped make us into the people we are today and taught us lessons that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. As we go into college, it is an opportunity to branch out, to try new things, to make new friends, to live in a new place, and to study at the next level. We will have to remember, though, that God gave us this opportunity, and as we go through this experience, we should set His example for those around us. I think we can do this if we remember these three important lessons that we learned from our church. The first lesson we learned from St. John's is through an activity that almost all of us participated in on one level or another, church basketball. Some of my greatest memories are from church basketball. We had a great senior girls team. Ronnie Deal, my dad, and Brian Cappney worked with us very patiently as they taught us strategy in the game. As we played, we were always competitive regardless, but we also played with sportsmanship. We always had fun when we played together, whether we won or lost. The games were always very intense. And for the most part, this is also true for our senior boys team, if you overlook their couple of technicals. We can carry this intense competitiveness that church basketball brought out of us to college. In college, we're going to be surrounded by people who aren't Christians, and we need to remember who we are and try our best to set a Christian example for our peers. None of us are going to be perfect, and we're all going to mess up, but just like in church basketball, we have to try our best. That's what counts. Hopefully people at school will be able to see Christ through our actions. St. John's has also taught us to serve others. This started when we all sang in children's choir with Miss Wallace. It continued when Miss LeBlanc and Miss Louder had us pack meals for Meals on Wheels at GY's. At Bible school as 5th graders, my mom and Miss Bree took us out to the community where we learned to serve in nursing homes, the Children's Detention Home, Pilgrim's Inn, and we got to help Johnny right here at the church. Our service continued when we got to Quest, where Steve Keaton had us participate in Operation Serve. We served over the years as acolytes and crucifers. Finally, in high school, we got to participate in Salkehatchie mission trips. Thanks to St. John's, service has been embedded into our lives for as long as we can remember. It is important that as we continue to walk with God, we continue to serve others on His behalf. The Lord has provided us so much, and we need to continue to better the world and give back to Him. Finally, St. John's has taught us to have fun and enjoy spending time with other Christians. We all share great memories from GY Loggins with Miss LeBlanc and Miss Louder, where we slept in the gym. As we got older, we attended Quest Loggins, where my personal favorite memory was one that ended when a window on the 3rd floor got broken. But I'm not going to elaborate on that because I know you all remember how it happened. As middle schoolers, we played in the Messy Olympics, and we went on video scavenger hunts around Rock Hill, where we always insisted that we were on Mr. Cabney's bus because he was the state bus driver and always got us there quick enough to win. We all owe a big thank you to Jennifer Crawford for always offering a listening ear, and especially for smoothing things over with Dr. Tim on our confirmation retreat when he had had enough of our talkative nature. Over the years, we have been on youth retreats together. Tsunami was probably our favorite as a group. We always dominated the extreme sports competition, and the paintball was really fun. Also, we cannot forget the year that we were the masterminds behind the plan to duct tape Austin up. We went on beach retreats and ski trips together. These activities are where we built the closest bonds of our friendship. We have also been lucky over the years to have the opportunity to enjoy each other in Sunday school. We have had great Sunday school teachers who have taught us lessons that we will remember for the rest of our lives. I know I'm slightly biased, but I think that the group would agree that the past 4 years have been some of the best in the senior high Sunday school class with my parents. Thanks for taking the time to teach us life lessons and giving us advice in that class throughout high school. I know many of us will carry your influence with us through college. As we've grown up since our play dates in the nursery with Mr. Ronnie Wallace, we have grown apart is this church. We have supported each other throughout the years, and I know we will continue to do that through college. I know that I will never forget you guys and your influence on my life. I can count on you if I ever needed anything. Even though we're going different ways, we will always remember what St. John's taught